Hey guys, hey everyone, my name is Kir, I'm head of BD at Group, and here tonight we have David Lalayev from Salad. He's a founder of Salad, and he's a visionary and interpreter. David, please welcome.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Happy to be there and share some insights about the marketing and like Web3 business and token development processes. So yeah.
Yeah, so tonight we're gonna speak about marketing and promotion in bear markets. And do crypto founders need it and how to do it right, actually? So please, David, share some insights about the marketing strategies and like the marketing approaches actually that can be used in crypto marketing in 2023.
As far as we are doing marketing like the last 6 years, and this is our primary focus and exactly in a Web3 space, I can say that every year we see that the market it completely changes. And first of all, marketing is an essential needance in crypto because most of the projects can be absolutely ugly, uncomfortable, useless for the classic users, but they are on top in crypto. Just one of the great examples of that is the MetaMask. I cannot say that the guys are bad, they are absolutely nice in their business, but imagine that classic Web2 user opened the MetaMask like 3 years ago. It is nightmare. So add some seed phrases, new blockchain, send their URLs, connect to their servers. The normal users will never do that. But the MetaMask has like billions or millions, no, I guess millions, 100 millions users and 100 millions active wallets. And imagine you are creating the super nice UX UI wallet today and trying to go to the market. So you cannot do that. You will never become more popular than MetaMask if you are no name in a space. So the marketing is an essential here, and most of the people united by only one idea in crypto: how to make money and nothing else. To prove that, I can say a very simple thing. Do you have a cold wallet?
Yeah, I
You,
do.
you have some
Great.
tokens on it?
Well, not anymore. Tough times.
Sometimes, yeah. So I can bet on fact that you have all these coins because you want to make more money on them, not because you love them, not because you fan of them or no other reasons. If you buying something in crypto, you're doing that because you wanted to make money on it. So that's the main idea that should unite people. And as as soon as the founders will understand that their products should be not best in UI, not best in customer flow, but can give more money for their users. That's the key point how to become successful in the Web3 space as an entrepreneur and as a company founder. So, and all the marketing here is really depends from the tasks you have. Most essential part from my point of view is the community. So if you can create a lot of people around yourself which can believe in the project, which can believe in your financial model, token model, and so on, that will create the most effective tool in a space, name it like FOMO, the fear of missing out. And to make this happen, I really said 2 years ago, like never conduct airdrops because that take out from your token the value. You're just giving something for free. But after 2 years, like now, I'm a very big fan of the airdrops because the model is completely changed. And now I don't like steal the airdrops which saying like follow us there, there, and there, and you'll get something. No, that's the bullshit. But the best way to make successful drop now is to create a lot of tasks in a very long campaign. So that means that Every user who wants to get something should spend like 2 months of their life to create some minor tasks in on-chain and off-chain modes to promote some projects, and finally they will be rewarded for that. Yeah, this model is really unique because on the way you can create 100,000 people which are following you, and one of the very best examples of that, it was Core DAO, like last year. The guys launched it on the all exchanges in one day, and that was a tier one exchanges, and their Twitter has 6.4 million followers at the moment when they
Really?
launched. Yeah, and that they made it come mostly in Asia. That's why not all of the people really aware about them. But now they trade it on the all tier one exchanges, and that was their plan. And um, no private sale, no seed round, no bullshit VCs, nothing. Just couple of very big names, airdrop, and we'll go. And on this airdrop, you users receive it around $2,000-3,000 each. And when the project become listed, they made like 600x since in a first minute. That was crazy, absolutely. And these kind of campaigns are really unique because they collect a lot of crypto users and community around them. So the community is the number one thing. I really feeling upset about 99% of the token sales which I see right now, and exactly about their public rounds, because public rounds kill them all. What it means if you will drop to your tokenomic in details, you'll see that you have a pre-seed, you have a seed, private 1, 2, 3 rounds, and after everything you have a smaller route which everyone named public, and you take your tokens to some launch pads to collect some money. And that's the hardest thing to understand, because imagine if you sold, I don't know, tokens for $1 million by $1 price per token. So, and on a public round, you're selling same for $3 per token, but you're going to the exchange and you're making X2 and you're buying crazy amount of tokens from the public round by the crazy price. And the problem of launchpads, they will never bring you the token holders. They bring you the flippers, tons of the flippers, which can just buy and sell your token for that. That can be used only in case if you don't feel enough around the hype level around yourself. In that case, yeah, that's valuable. In all other cases, that really create more problems than value. So these tokenomic models are really hard to continue because, as far as you see in the crypto space, a lot of the projects going to the market and then they slowly going to die because most of them cannot create the company revenue. And this is the main problem, because most of the founders think that the community they collected through the token sale will become the customers of the product, the clients, but it's not. Imagine if I'm buying some, I don't know, Tesla shares, it doesn't mean that I should have a Tesla in my garage. So the same is here. If you have some tokens of some project, it doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't mean that you should be a customer of that project, but the most of the founders thinking that, and that's the problem. As one of the cases, I have a token sale that we invested like 2 years ago. Now it's listed and it has like almost 0 customers. And they really are like, where is our customers? Like we have 20,000 people in a community, 15,000 token holder. Where is the customers? And they don't, because they made 0 actions to have a customers. That's a completely different businesses, and that's the reason of that.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing all the details, and I love the idea about the customer involvement used in marketing. So so you can do like this airdrop, follow here, follow there, do this, and now you have like 5,000 people or like 50,000 people, whatever, in them. Or you can involve people to really spend their time and do it carefully, like they do it at some metaverse products or like projects in general. Like in Sandbox, they do have these seasons in Sandbox, and you should really try hard to get to the end. But you're gonna be rewarded not with like $50 or like $10, something like this, but the reward is gonna be huge, which is great. And during that process, during that stages, you will be or you can be the fan of this project. So if you spend 2 months of your life to do not a simple task, but to get this involvement and attach to the project, eventually you're gonna love it because you already spent that time and that amount of energy, which is great. And the LTV for the company is gonna be lower for that kind of customers just because of these mechanics that they use for the involvement of the same customers. Well, the idea is great. Well, me personally, I just love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to add something to this, or we
I guess for the question number one, that was that was enough.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can move forward.
that's great. Well, could you name the key stages of crypto marketing,
Yeah.
and how to understand what the founder really needs? So, well, for example, I have a project. I want to promote it. Where to start and what are the key stages that I'm looking for here?
Mhm. No, for nowadays, it's a very wide range of the opportunities how to start your own crypto project, but at the same time, that's a lot of the responsibility because crypto don't love the fails, really. If you fail it once, it's very hard to come back again. You can't imagine how many people I know which were like stars of the conferences, which were speakers on the all stages you can imagine, but they're talking launch it, they're talking diet, and now you will never see the same faces again on the conferences or on the stage because they don't want to meet anymore those people which believe in them, which invested in them, because they will definitely be ashamed. So that's, and I don't know how many people I know, is like hundreds of the entrepreneurs which failed like that. And yeah, the reputation is really important in a crypto space. But if we're speaking about the stages, I can say there are three main stages which we usually trying to explain to our customer base. So the number one is the user acquisition. So that stage, you should do everything to acquire new users to follow your project. The main following base for right now, it is the social media. It's the Twitter, Telegram, Discord, and so on. And that stage can take like 3, 6, 9 months, but you need to find a funnel that will easily answer for two questions. How many users I get per month, new users, new followers, and how much I'm paying for them. So how much the cost of the every follower I got right now, and the real follower for sure, not the bot. And for that, you can use everything you can imagine. You can use media buying, you can use quest platforms, you can use airdrops, like some reward referral campaigns. That's tons of the tools that can be used for that. But this stage is the most important one, because if you don't have this funnel, you will not have second chance, or you will have only one try on the next stage. The next stage, name it like a hitting. So after user acquisition, we're going to hitting, and that's the moment when you should use, that's every project doing some influence marketing, PR, KOLs, but one of the biggest mistakes is that they're doing that to acquire new users. But it's not work like that. If you will create article in Forbes, okay, some new people will look at it, but it will not bring you like thousands of investors. But if you already have 20,000 people in your network which are following you, and you launching the Forbes campaign at that moment, they see that, oh, I follow with these guys, they now have Forbes, okay, I have more trust, I have more clarity to them, let's move on, let's give them some money because the Forbes are recognize them, okay, that's better. And that's the moment when you need to hit the audience. And I said before that if you don't have strong and stable user acquisition channel, you can do some mistakes on hitting and you will lose the people and you will not have the second chance with them. But if you have the stable funnel, you can do this again and again and again until you have something that will really catch them to give their money to you or something like that. And the second stage really can go in parallel with the first one. And the main idea here is to create maximum FOMO that people can imagine. So you need to launch some partnerships, work with the VCs, work with the launchpad, with the KOLs, with the PR. You need to create hype around the project. And the most important part here, you shouldn't give your token for nobody for free. Yeah, the airdrop I mentioned before can be launched, but that should be something really tough, really complicated. So I don't know, just to explain my idea, did you participate at any long-term airdrops?
Yeah, I did. It was like a couple of years ago. Well, quite simple mechanics they had. I mean, to follow, to retweet, something like that.
No, I'm speaking about the airdrops like DYDX, when you need to do like 100 actions to get some tokens.
Yeah, I wanted to, but actually I was so lazy to do that. All the time when I look at these kind of projects and I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Then I just do a couple of clicks.
And
I just
that's normal. That's normal. Okay. And the second question: do you send comments on YouTube or doing some comments on Twitter?
Just never. No. Well, that's for me personally. I just really care about like the privacy thing. You know, like do some comments. Well, it's not.
Yeah. But you don't do it, and it's normal. And that's what I'm saying. Your hitting and your user acquisition focused on different people. Not like you, not like me. I'm not saying that we are better or we are worse. No, it is different kind of people which are doing comments, which are following, which are speaking in the Telegram chats. You will see them on the streets, but you never see them in your friend list. That's normal, and that's completely other type of the audience, and it's a millions of people like that which can be acquired, and then you need to hit them, you need to create the FOMO around them. And as I said before, you don't need to give them something for free. In that case, you lose the value. So if you found the way how to acquire them, if you found the way how to hit them properly, the final stage is the sales. It's very simple. You just need to open the shop, see the tons of people coming to buy all the goods you have, and they coming back. Imagine that's ideal situation. And to check it, I don't know, do you like steaks? I mean,
Staking.
Yeah, no, the staking. Yeah, I mean steaks from the
yeah.
Do you like steaks?
I do.
When you cook the steak, you have different kind of its level of the heating, like
So we heat like for 2 minutes, for like 3 minutes. Correct. I do it quite often myself. So
and the sales is absolutely the same. If you heated your audience enough, you can check, are you ready to open the third stage or not? And to do that, you can do a very small pre-sale. If it's both in a second, your steak is ready. Just serve it. That's cool. So
that's a good one. I love it.
That's the thing. And before you will understand that, you don't need to launch the sales. Okay, you see that your community is weak, postpone. See it is twice, postpone until you want to do that. I know the guys which doing their token sales 3 years right now in a row. Yeah, most of them are idiots because they are losing the community at the same time. because you can hit the community for the 3 years and it's not a big deal, but they losing the community, and after a few years they coming back and saying, now we're ready, and no one believe anymore because they lost the conversation with them, and that's the problem. If you will buy some vegetables to cook them and you forgot about them, so they will definitely, I don't know how to say it in English, but they become worse, and you just need to send them to the trash.
Yeah, just to
Buy
wait.
the new one.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Just to
So
wait.
correct. So based on that, this is the 3 stage which are really most important in a marketing, especially in crypto, because imagine the classic business. I can tell you a few differences which, from my side, obvious, but many crypto people forgetting about them. Uh, if you living in your homeland, you have the hospital, you have a school, you have gasoline station around you, you have a grocery shop, cafe, but you don't have chat about everything. You don't have a hospital chat, you don't have a gasoline station chat, you don't have a Twitter community of your grocery store at your home. It looks strange. But in crypto, we have community about everything. Community about the token, community about the token holders, community of communities of the communities. It's the really looks strange for the most of the Web2 people. And when you launching something in a Web2, people will never give you money for your, like, I don't know how to say, idea or something like that. But if you propose them, if you rent some space in a mall and saying, my doors is open, please come and see my goods, which you will not able to buy, but give me money now, I'll give them these goods to you later.
Yeah.
Everyone will say, I will come later and buy it when it will become available.
It's
But
like,
and that's strange, you see, and that's difference between
I
a
love
Web
that
2 and a Web 3, and that's why it has completely different marketing models. Because if we're launching some marketing in a Web 2, we're doing that at the moment when the person is able to buy, and we're fighting with UX, we're fighting with UI, with the customer journey, how to make it super comfortable to launch it properly, and so on. In crypto, nobody care. If you can make money with me, give me your money and I will give you that. And if you trust, if you believe, that will make the story. So yeah, back into the initial question, there are 3 stages only: the acquisition, the hitting, and the sale, and you're done. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love the analogy here about the Web 2 and Web 3. So I just, remember the coffee shop that I do have like close to my place. Like, hey guys, you can buy this cappuccino for like $9.99, but not now, because or you can buy it later for $10.99, and you're like, okay, it's just cappuccino, and I just go to another place. I mean, the needs here, the needs in Web3 is about money. They are actually about money, and it is about investment in general. But in Web 2, it's about your personal needs. If you want to eat something, if you want to wear something, these kind of things. So yeah, I love the analogy here.
And that's the problem of the GameFi, to be honest. That was
Yeah.
the biggest problem of this segment, because I don't know, are you the gamer?
I do have my PlayStation 4 slowly dying.
Why not 5, bro? The
Well,
world is changed.
yeah, I know. I'm just a big fan of some games that I do have her. But yeah, that's right. Well, I do kind of a gamer, so I do spend some time. Mobile gaming, well, it's not for me. I don't know what happened. I'm just not a fit person for that. I'm not the best person for mobile gaming. And what else? The PC, well, I do have Mac, so that's why I do not have any like PC games. Quite simple. So yeah, about GameFi.
I can explain you there was some very simple understanding why GameFi is failed in general. The biggest problem that if I'm playing Counter-Strike, I would love to play the Counter-Strike where I can get more money. If I playing the World of Warcraft or Lineage or FIFA, I would love to play in that games if I can make some money on that. But initially, I'm playing for joy, and that's my main motivator. I want to play in some
Yeah.
games because I want to play to get some joy from the process. So if I will look at the all games in the crypto space, in a Web3 and in GameFi right now, all of them are bullshit. I cannot play in any game to have the joy,
Yeah,
and
for
the
fun.
money is really less motivate me than the fact that I will not have a joy while playing. And that's the reality when I guess first crypto really failed and defeated by the fact of the joy. No one playing those games because most of them are completely bullshit. I tried tons of the game on the blockchain because we worked with the tons of them, and just to explain you the simple example from our real cases. We worked with a very nice game that was a copy of a very popular mobile game. It's a shooter, and no, don't want to say the names because the guys maybe become offended. They will find this Hama
Sorry.
somewhere in a YouTube in 10 years after and call me to say I'm a motherfucker. And that was blackmail them.
Yeah, and
Uh,
probably hostage me or like someone, from my circle just to find you. Because we get offended, so
so
don't do that, please.
the game was very nice. I played the game really first of time. I played the game and sent it to like my friends, my community, my teammates, and says like, "Look, guys, that's a real nice example of the real game." But what they did to play the game, you need to buy the NFT first. But to buy the NFT, you should go to the official website and register your classic Web2 account, login and password, email and password. Then you need to go to your personal account and connect your BSC wallet on that. Then you need to download the game, launch through the login and password. Then you need to go back again to your personal account, and it's out from the application. It's the web version of that. You need to purchase some NFT. Then you need to go to app and connect your account with the wallet with the NFT. And after that, you can start playing.
I'm tired already.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, there is no fun. There is no fun here.
yeah, and that was a few thousand players, I remember, for 1 week, I guess. After 1 week, everyone is gone because the game was a full copy. No, cannot say full copy. The upgraded copy of the very, very popular game in the top 10 of the mobile games. And
Okay.
the copy was really upgraded. That was really nice game, but no one wants to play because I don't have any joy while I'm playing. To play to just make more money. Okay, this model works very nice in Philippines, where we see most of the gaming guilds in the crypto space. Because the guy is not playing, they're making money. They came here, they can do anything you will tell them.
Yeah.
Breathe to earn, sleep to earn, do anything to earn. Yeah, I will be very fun if someone will create like grow the rice to earn. Fucking amazing,
Yeah.
double
Yeah.
money because they do that all the year, all the centuries, and now they will just make it again just to make the same money. Because it doesn't matter what to do if the people will not getting any joy from that. So that's the real problem of the GameFi, and still no one game makes something unique what people will really love because yeah the quality is low. So that's the problem of market. Make money, not nothing else. Give people money. That's the way how they will believe.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, I am agree. The most definitely because I did have the experience of some Well, I do love running, so I did have Steppen, and I spent a few $1,000. But eventually, my running, the fun of running, ended with Steppen. So it was more about the money and the energy and the tokens, and like I was calculating, I was running and thinking about the tokens and how to, what is the current price and how much do I earn at the moment. So, I got the idea that the fun is just, just a fun killer. Well, if you try to earn at the same time as you do what you've done for free as a hobby. So yeah, I got the idea.
And I can tell you the reason why the big games not launching the earning models. Because what's the problem, for example, for Blizzard to launch
Uh,
the
but
GameFi
the
mechanics
economics
inside of
thing
the game?
or something like
Yeah,
to earn in like bonuses and then convert it in real
yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they will take all the people around the globe to their token, and they will become bigger than Binance in that. Because yeah, they have like hundred millions of players, but they don't do that, and the reason is very simple: they will lose the audience super fast. And the reason of that, because when everyone playing the game, everyone getting joy. When the people start to earn something from the game, they will become winners and losers in fact of the money. And the money is essential needed. So if people will start lose some essentials, they will never play the game for joy anymore. And that's why they don't want to do that as a completely marketing fail. Because they need more people, and if they selling joy, they should continue to sell joy. And
Yeah, not the
that's
money,
it.
not the money making thing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because after so many years, any game can launch that, like just just like this. I'm pretty sure that all of the world champions of the game development, they can find they can find a way how to launch it, but they don't do that. And it is because uh, their marketing strategy based on different rules. If we will speak about the rules in marketing, to be honest, I really hate that people think that we are marketing company and they saying everything about we are giving them marketing. No, we're done. Marketing is what they giving to the people. We're just company that making some services. What it means, if we will start to speak what is marketing in the beginning, it's absolutely not the PR, influencer traffic, or something else. Marketing is the solution that deal with the tasks or problems of exact audience in exact time. Nothing else. Only these three things. What you do, for whom, and when. Nothing else. And their company doing marketing, not mine. My company is just service provider in that, and we're just trying to find right answers for these three questions. Okay, if you, for example, let's take the VR group, you will guys understand everything after. What you're doing, you're providing market making and other services for the blockchain industry. I mean, for the blockchain product, when they are launching their token on the exchange. Simple, nothing to add here.
Yeah.
So if you, next stage, it's the competition. Why your competitive analysis, why your USPs are better than or your competitors. And this is the moment when you start to find your some place in a market. The next stage, it's the promo. How many project founders and entrepreneurs know about you? What's the channels they use to know about you? And the last stage, it's the reputation. How many people believe that you are real, that you are giving the results you're speaking about?
Yeah.
And these things, but market and all these things is not a marketing. Marketing is only these two things. We are market makers for the blockchain projects at the moment when they are listed on the exchange. Nothing else. So that's, and you know why I love crypto for so many years? No marketing guys, no marketing guys there. We are, don't want it to be rude or something like that here, but we have a company that has around 50 people in a team, and it's not enough. We don't, and all of them was grown inside. I don't know that we hired someone for the core position in a team from market, because like there's no people and trying to find them, there's no people there, and you just need to grow them step by step, explain them what is the market, what is the rules, and that's only the process. And most of the projects failed exactly in the marketing side.
All right. So you said the key things about the essential of marketing, the essential ideas of marketing, and well, about the timing. So the question when. Could you elaborate on main strategies for 2023 and for bear market in general? Like the best, the worst, and well, I could say the fitted one for the founder. So what can be used? What tools are being used in 2023?
No, now we're jumping to the bearish market.
Yeah.
And I guess it will take at least 1 year. And every time when you see market goes this way, the customers, not too many customers, the projects, not too many projects, the hypes, not too many hypes. It is the tough times for both of our type of companies, definitely. And it's time of new era in crypto always. It was ICO, IEO, IDO, DeFi, NFT. Now something new will appear in a very short time. Look closer to the ZK Sync. It's more for devs, but the ZK really has some interesting model. What we will see now, we will see a lot of the meme coins, we will see a lot of the DeFi protocols, new ideas how to make money on a DeFi, new era of AMM, like Curve or some upgrades of the Curve. We'll definitely see some trading features. You see what the exchange is doing right now. All the exchanges launching these copy trade campaigns. Copy trade is a nice one, because some guys which are nice in trading, they really can make money on that, but exchange don't need you to make money. Exchange needs to have their commissions. Exchange needs you to trade more and more and more. So they're launching a lot of the campaigns for that, and that will be the tough times for everyone, because after the bull run, I don't know how on your side, guys, but on our side, the spends are like that, but the returns are insane. But it's limited. When the tough times comes right now, like now, we need to start spend like that, and the returns will be lower than we're expecting. So it is. So
you should run faster to even get to like any kind of goal.
I can say for the startups which are launching right now in this market, it's from one side it's a very nice time, because less competitor base, less bullshit ideas, bullshit marketing, a lot of the new partnerships, because in a bearish market, many companies would love to partner with each other, and the big brands will happy to be partnered with you. I don't know if you saw our last cases, we become partnered with the all tier 1 exchanges just less than 2 weeks. It's just happened, and it will never happen 2 years ago, for example, somewhere in 2021, because we didn't open for this in our minds, first of all. And I can say that it is a good time for the guys with the steel balls, which can really find a way how to make their companies successful. And when bull run will come, they will be a leaders of this bull run for sure. But for the guys which are not ready to do that, I can say the best way, if you're launching the startup, forget about the public round, forget about the launch pads, do maximum for your token value from the day zero. because otherwise you will never become successful there. You see how many projects telling to you like, yeah, we almost ready to go for exchanges, but we don't love to launch in this bear market.
Yeah, yeah.
It is not because they will not find the buyers. It is because they don't have a buyers essentially at the beginning. They trying to hope on the hype level. I mean, the exchange list new token. Everyone runs to buy just because. As example of that, have you participated Binance Launchpad?
Yeah, sure, and Bybit Launchpad as well.
Okay. How
So,
many times?
well, I do remember it in bull market and in bear market. So in bull market, everybody wants a piece of it. And
Yeah, for sure. But my question is like, have you read any white paper of the project you participated, bro?
it was like one from like 10, 20 or something, just because I love the idea. Yeah.
No, because you motivated by the big brand.
Yeah, sure. Just because I loved the idea of the project, so this was the reason. But yeah, well, if from like a retail perspective, if the project got listed and going into launchpad on Binance, so it doesn't matter in the end. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a shitty one.
Do you a customer of any project you invested through the Launchpad?
No way.
You see, and it's
Yeah, because I've never known about the project before the launchpad, so like it doesn't matter in the end.
so you just made your money and gone.
Yeah, sure.
And that's the model of 99.9% of the people in
Yeah.
crypto.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm saying, that in crypto you just need to be covered by big partners, FOMO, and your own community. Everything else is a classic business where you need to find the customers and make and deliver them the services or goods they just ordered from you, nothing else. So that's it. Yeah, that's the reality.
Okay, and could you share your vision on the tools? You know, on what should be used, like influence marketing, then shilling, or PR plus marketing. What is really working at this kind of stage? So, what could you suggest as an expert?
From my side, the best tools always available, but it really depends from the stage you are using them. So, for example, I will explain you on the influencers.
Yeah.
If you're taking the influencer at the moment when you are on a private sale, and you're doing like 50K campaign with them, like you're ordering so many videos and they all saying, guys, we found a new game, please go to these guys, follow them and check for their updates. Someday they will go to the public round at an exchange and you will become rich. You will have maybe 100 new people in your chat maximum, and that will be the people which can invest $50 maximum. So,
Yes.
but you spend 5,000 and 50,000, I'm sorry, and you will say, salad is a bullshit. You guys gave us the bad influencers which are not brought money for us. And okay, what can we say? But in the reality, if the same guys, for example, will come at the moment when their final stage launchpad or exchange listing will happen in like 2 weeks, and we will launch the videos when the influencers will say absolutely the same words, but will add like, take your $100, put it there, and in 2 weeks you will get $200 back. They will get buyers for the $5 million from that, because people see short-term opportunity. If I put my money today, I want them back tomorrow, and that's the most motivator of that. And what I propose for
I am the most truly agree. I mean, you're not talking about the tools, you're talking about the approach in general, which will be the most helpful for the founders to understand these like fundamental things that is lying beyond of like influential marketing or like shilling or something. So the idea. So please continue.
And so not don't use the public round tools on the like beginning stages. You should know which stage you should, which kind of marketing you should use on the which stage, and that's the really important part. For example, the PR. I'm really big fan of the PR, but okay, it matters. It matters for some brand awareness and so on. But the main advice I can say, um, the this as soon as you start to work with your product development and token development separately, that will be your key of the success. Because the main reason of that, if you're collecting only the token holders, you definitely will go down after a few green candles on the exchange. But if you start to work with the product development at the same time, that can be your always helping your I don't know, it's your secret key how to become successful in the end. In any case, your token can go down 99%, but your product make crazy revenue, and it is impossible that it will not affect the token price. It's always the correlation between the markets. And in this fact, I can say that all of the founders need to start work with the product development, because after listing, they will become a part of the triangle of problems, as I usually naming that. I'm sad that I don't have the whiteboard to explain it, but it's all my own practice. I love to create some stupid like figures and explain them like this.
Yeah.
But the triangle of problems means that you are, as a founder, in the middle of the triangle. One corner is the inflation. The second corner, the second corner
I'm just helping you.
is a time, and the last one
Okay.
is the token price, bro.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you're
Sure.
always inside of these angles of problems. And
Yeah, so you're like bouncing, from one place to
yeah,
another, one corner to another, like this. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And the problem that the triangle goes closer and closer and closer,
Yeah.
and you just bouncing between. If you will be super strong to break the line, the trend, as we're doing that in a trading, okay, you're good. You break this, but not I like 1% can do that. All other guys, they are going to be killed this triangle, because they cannot go out from there. Something will kill them: time, inflation, the token price, and it always goes closer and closer to you, and you cannot grow anymore. That's why, yeah, the thing that really can help, the product development and the real money that you can get from your customers back. That's it.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Actually, well, this was something for me personally, because I love David. Thank you very much, because I did love the way you explained the whole like the core system here, the fundamentals. I was actually hoping to hear more about the tools and like influence marketing, but your approach is even better, because eventually, well, me as a head of business development and sales, for me it was very enlightening. And for our viewers and listeners, I think this is like, hey kids, this is the most valuable things that you can ever hear. So David, thank you very much. Thanks for coming here. And this was David from Salad.
Thank you for
So
inviting. Yeah,
thanks.
see you guys.